And let the Saturday night party commence. Okay, party might be a slight exaggeration. Here we go. This dapper SOB right here was, I think, my third character I created on launch day. After Lens, go figure. And Spungo Smallberries, Lens. Now that is one elegant looking man, you know? Handsome, dignified. I can't quite put my finger on it. And Spungo Smallberries were the first two. I'm pretty sure Cullis was my third. And one of two characters I have who have 100% core map completion. And now that Reaper doesn't suck anymore, theoretically. Good evening to whomever has joined me. I hope your Saturday is kicking ass. I think I required everyone's weekends to kick ass, so I certainly hope yours is. Alright, well, we know where we need to go. We're going to do a little bit of the first bit of content they added onto End of Dragons. It Lies Beneath, which will be extended with It Lies Within on Tuesday. I don't think there's anything that requires much in the way of moving around here. Let's see, we can move this stuff down to here. And just swap those two bags. And now I've got all of my space up at the top. This character has never been to New Kaineng. Well, I'll have to remedy that.
What have you been moving?
Food, mostly. Everybody's happy.
And into New Kaineng. I don't have a Jade bot? Makes sense, I wouldn't have a Jade bot, actually. Huh. Can I don't know if I can buy one of those or not. I think so. In which case, I'm going to very quickly do so. Wrong, right? I have failed you. I did not prepare sufficiently. I'm so sorry. That's what a power core I need, I think. Yeah, I need a power core. It's just the search function is not good. Jadebot core. Wow, that's more expensive than I expected. How about that? Oh god. And also, they really need to fix the goddamn Black Lion Trading Company. stuff. Pieces of dragon jade, recipes, jade bot corp. Where's the tier 1? That was a gold 9, wasn't it? So it's going to be up here. Yay, it worked that time. And that got me one of the research kits, which are of extremely limited use. It's a really bad system that never should have been installed in the first place. It was meant to use up extra materials, but it just turned into a complete and total clusterfuck. As they didn't think of a whole bunch of things that it could actually be fed with to get benefit from. There we go. And so, instead of fixing it, they got rid of all the things that could be abused. Many of which were handy, but not overpowered on their own. Way to go. Alright. We will be going as soon as I can remember exactly where the location is. That's it, I think. We'll see how long it takes to get a proverbial group for that content. I have no idea if anyone's been running it for any length of time recently. Maybe that's not the location? Thought it was. Obviously I thought it was, or I wouldn't be running around here now, would I? Yeah. There, that's where it is. This time for sure. I promise you. Would I lie? I might. Somebody's fighting this, so we're going to help.
I feel furious.
Get the hero points while we're here. Yeah, that's the location. I feel pretty certain. We get there here. Yep, I am full on jade juice. In we go. GW2. So this is the location for It Lies Beneath, and the sequel, It Lies Within, which is coming on Tuesday. Looks like the party's already started. Yeah, they're partway through. So I will grab a mask and join them. Grade A, please. Thank you.
Haze is getting thicker, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
Bit of a loaded question down here. Don't you think?
I have quite a ways to go to catch up to... I was going to say the Zerg, but that's not accurate. It's not really a Zerg. It's not enough people to be an actual Zerg. How many people in a Zerg? How many people does it take to qualify as an actual Zerg? They just broke through that wall there using turtles. Alright, waiting on Yao, unless everyone's gone over to the other parallel event. It doesn't appear that they have. There are sort of a couple of paths through. There aren't many people here at all. I could have sworn I saw they opened chests over there, so they finished that one. I wonder if they're at the other fight. In essence, you sort of go back and forth between the two lanes. They've made it this far. Okay, there's a dead body. Or a downed body, so there should be people here. Okay.
My pain was easy.
That was quick.
Your soul is mine. You're all weak.
Pain everywhere.
I read this person. I did. And we finished.
Friends murdering friends, shadows at our throats.
I don't know about any of it. I don't have all the answers.
I got 6 miners' key cards.
This is
One of the things I do not like about this instance at all is we kind of lose our own agency. We start losing our mind, and I don't like losing control of my character in the story either. So I actually find this to be a really clumsy mechanic. We shouldn't be dealing with our problems. We should be dealing with the problems. That's my biggest issue with this content. Well, also the last fight is really dull. And just a bunch of sponges.
No mercy!
Hit point sponges, basically.
We're done for if we don't leave! Now!
What, are we failing the mission? Is that... We are. The attack window's closing. We're failing. I was wondering if there'd be enough people to get stuff done, and the answer is no. At least not in this map, there wasn't. The haze is clouding your mind. Replenish your... I just did replenish my Jade Bot filters.
Ambush! You're all weak.
Wow. That was pretty awful. Well, Hey, there was another player here. Very thankful for that. Oh, well,
I
maybe
can't
not.
do this alone.
Nope, they're going to finish me off. So, I was curious as to whether it would be possible I'll wait another iteration and see if we get enough people. If not, I'll figure something else out to do. It's the first time I have seen that fail. There just weren't enough people in the group to succeed. And we'll see if we have enough now. We're going. Looks like as soon as we get enough people in there, we'll be restarting. I'm gonna. We have just hit the daily. Leveling books. We got 4, 5 gems and a little bit of karma. Clang. So some players are working on sort of the pre-deed. But basically, if there's enough people around, you can start the entire thing going. The meta event will start once there are enough people standing in the circle, so to speak. Over here next to Rama? Chulmu. Chulmu actually starts. And right now there's, what, 1 or 2? 3 out of 10. A bunch more people waiting around. So once we get a quorum, everyone will hit that and the meta event will start. I gotta say, they did not make it very far, that group, before they ran out of time. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that there just weren't many people. That guy's named Sith the Dementor. A more appropriate name, perhaps, for the game I was playing for the last 8 streams. I did get some hero points, which I am putting into Harbinger. Last mastery I need. To have all the masteries on this character. Oh, I should say all the elite specs. Fly around a little bit and grab some free crafty bits.
He took a swing at you? What did you say to him this time?
Took a swing.
Might and glory.
Strom Nordstrom. That's a Norn name for sure. I got silver credit. I need more Imperial favor. That's a plus. I'll take that. Still only 3 out of 10 in Chulmu's circle. Strom has joined them. If he's joined them, I'll join them because I'm following Strom's lead. More karma. The crafty bits I nabbed. That's a very dragony cloak he has. Is he wearing all? Canthan armor? Yeah, he is wearing a complete set of Canthan armor. Clearly, he's not as distinguished looking as I am. But then who could be, really? We're still at 5 of 10 on Cholmu. 6 of 10 as Vinshala just joined us. Looks like we got a half a dozen people up there. Maybe more. Sitting on their proverbial thumbs. Seven out of 10. Come on down, guys. With enough people, we can win. Nine out of 10. We need one more person. And the meta will commence. Ooh, Mistress Black is a member of the guild Dark.
Not that I asked for your help, but some of my crew have been acting out lately. I need to straighten them out before the others get any ideas.
Well, they already seem fed up with you. Sure that won't make things worse?
I can handle my crew. They need discipline. And maybe a tranquilizer dart.
Enough cages.
We could all use a tranquilizer dart from
What's
time to
going
time.
on?
Well, reports say our bases have been compromised. Adding to the chaos, a few of my captains have become quite destructive. Our best bet is to split up and...
I call Rama.
Works for me. Gorik, let's see what the deal is with that captain.
Oh, Yao, I'm sorry. I didn't intend. I just assumed.
No worries. Come on, Cholmu. We'll handle the base. We have some catching up to do anyway.
I'll go with Detective Rama and Gorik. I mean, Rama has a big hat, an overly big hat, but still. We'll grab a filter.
Fine then. Recharge your Jade Bot filters before you go. The air quality
Isn't good, yeah, we know. Also, there's all this black steaming mung in the air. That might not be good either. Elite Corruption Channeler. As always, follow the Zerg.
I feel furious.
I feel furious! Wow, they killed that one in a big hurry.
Might and glory. A splendid combination.
Still. Barely.
I feel furious.
Missed me. Well, no, he didn't actually. He actually did not miss me. I spoke incorrectly.
I feel furious. I'm blood. I mean, you're all waiting. I am dead.
don't have enough energy.
Your soul is gone.
Better revive them. Got him.
Your soul is mine.
Ah, he must
Definitely need to work on my rotations.
Your soul is mine.
I'm fading fast.
Damn it. I also got to work on my keybinds. I got to work on some stuff.
Your soul is mine. Your spirit is mine.
That was a blast. You'll see it.
I make a pretty good team.
I owe you my life.
This is not a fight that is conducive
Rebound.
to melee, especially not one as rusty as me. I'm resin him. I'm resin him.
Rare loot.
3 more jade thingies, jade tickets, jade keys. A repurposed nail gun. Excellent. Good evening, Lord Jadis.
Did you see that?
Alright, everyone seems to be taking off, I think, for over yonder. We've got a turtle, so that's a player. And I will now also turtle up. I do not have enough space. How about now? There we go. And yes, our turtles have rocket assist. Need to destroy these power cells. You do that by going El Kaboom on them. This guy's getting in my way. It has been a while since I have played this class in the spec, so bear with me if I suck, because I'm gonna suck. Doesn't help that I'm also used to Yeah, this is Living World, well, not Living World Season anymore. Sorry, this is the first of the post End of Dragons content. Is this map, and this map is getting its addition, in addition to it, on Tuesday.
Swift and steady.
Stand your ground. Sit down. Two to the goal.
I think what I was doing before is more necessary, because I don't know if we actually accomplish anything by killing these mobs out here. I think we need to basically open up the gates, and you do that by destroying the power cells up above. Oh. Alright, the constant knockbacks from these guys are getting a pain in the dick. How about the other side? The other side's open. Which means, yeah, that the event has already started here inside. And nobody seems to realize it, except me and this other guy who's flying. Finally got some more people coming through.
Oh no. Doesn't look good.
I figured that much. Looks like a dense ball of that haze is getting serious. We need to stop it or we'll be swarmed.
Might and glory.
Rare loot. Knockbacks are getting to be a real pain in the ass. I've got stability somewhere around here. Whoops, that's not good. That's really not good.
Your soul is mine.
Wow, that's such a small... I thought that was a larger deal. I need to swap that one out. As I said, it's been a while since I played Reaper, because for a long time Reaper was quite bad.
Safe from harm.
Take that. Your soul is mine. See that?
The knockbacks. So frustrating. And not fun when there's batches of mobs that all do them. Below half health. Half health. Being below half health is important because it removes the cooldown from one of my heavier hitting skills so that I can spam it, like this guy's now below half health. And as long as I hit one person with half health, it immediately comes right off cooldown, and you can just spam it.
Each reflection 1,000 pieces.
I feel furious.
since the coalescing haze is now at half health, so I can just hold down the 2 button. And hit everything around me for 20,000 a pop. 22,000, 21,000.
Hey, I think we did it. Also,
That was better.
It was this.
5 more jade mine keys, so I think just from what I've picked up so far today, I'm at 6 now, so I will open a few. You want to keep a number of them for when you get to the end fight. There's like a half a dozen or 8 higher quality chests that drop better gear, although I've already received at least one really good piece of gear. I got the exotic repurposed nail gun, which doesn't sound all that great, but actually looks pretty fucking cool. That's their repurposed nail gun.
I'm carrying out a sophisticated experiment involving artifacts, very objects. Rest assured, it's important, and I require an arm.
Let me make sure I get. There is another filter recharge station here. Make sure we've got the latest in filters. We'll grab Jade Battery and take a big slurp of Daddy Lens's medicine. And everyone headed one of 2 directions. Well, let's assume this way. None of them. Well, one person went here. Fortunately, we've got to be turtles to bash the wall to get it open. That was 6,666 damage. I think someone has hopped onto my turtle. I think I opened it up. Did I or did I not? No. I can have a passenger now and they can shoot the gun. Yeah, I don't think it matters if you go up in the air and then cannonball down. I think you do about the same damage either way.
Siege turtles can turn this wall to rubble.
We are turning the wall into rubble. Thank you, Rama. Another player. Excellent. That will speed things up a little bit. We'll get the last one. I like to think it was me. It wasn't me, but I like to think it was me. I also want to change.
Wait, shouldn't we discuss tactics? Last time.
We had the element of surprise. This time,
The
either we
advantage
attack
to
or they eat our
using
brains in
the
while we think about it.
jackal is you give a shield to all of your teammates and yourself.
You'll see it.
And again, as long as I'm hitting something that's at 50% life or less. I finished the last thing within range that was 50% life or less. So my attack went on the cooldown.
I'm not here nor there.
very long time.
The regular ones.
Reaper, the Reaper spec was underpowered. Now it is very strong. However, in a lot of fights, it's still not very good because it's a melee spec. Sadly, in common with most MMOs, certain fights you are fucked if you're MMO, or if you're a melee, sorry. And if you're an MMO player, you are going to be fucked in some fights regardless. Let's spin to win.
Sweet and steady.
The deadliest thing on two legs thwarted 3 of 6 ambushes. I'm an ambush thwarter. Uh-huh.
These gates look stout, but not as stout as our siege turtles.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of us here, so I'm going to check on the other line of attack and see if things are a little more populated over there until they come over to rejoin us over here. Definitely more people here.
Back on my feet, Steve.
Might, glory. Till you are all weeping. Your soul is mine.
I definitely gonna have to practice the rotation on this a little bit. Also, the rotation, as far as I know it, is not especially good for sort of dynamic fighting like this,
Back on my feet.
where targets are changing and boss mobs hit extraordinarily hard, as opposed to just sort of basic open world stuff.
Your soul is mine.
Thing is, I don't want to change up to the recommended healing option because I just don't think it's a good option for this kind of content. In that it's a pet that heals, and pets die
I feel furious.
a lot. The knockbacks are really, really pissing me off.
Your soul is mine.
Sweet and
And the problem isn't an occasional knockback. The problem is so many little mobs around here. I'm about to croak. Yep.
Through.
Is that you're constantly getting hit.
Your soul is mine.
run them through.
You didn't stand a chance. Another. I owe you one.
I got stunned, and then ground effect murdered. And I'm... Yep, got a teleport. Fuck. Let me grab the jade battery, make sure I've got a sufficient jade juice. Oh, I've got plenty of jade juice, that's good. I'm here, I might as well grab the vista. It's also a very confusingly put together map in that it has these lanes that you're supposed to stick to make progress, but events also spawn behind the lanes. And if you go back and deal with those, you're not making progress towards finishing off the actual meta event, which is like why you're here.
Your soul is mine.
Alright, we got Chilmu. Not Chilmu, but his lieutenant.
That's valuable. We should keep moving. Just put one foot in front of the other. And keep on trudging. It's a living nightmare.
Your soul is mine.
It doesn't help. I'm not familiar enough with the various attacks to know exactly which ones do things like send my conditions to the other guys, to the bad guys.
Your soul is mine.
There we go. We got our health back. We can now go back over here. The other side, we've got 20 minutes for the attack window. I'm not convinced we're going to make it. So I need to start figuring out what I'm going to do if there's simply not enough people doing Yala Delve tonight. A little surprised. I would have expected the last weekend, before they roll out the next part of the content, to have had more people playing it. But maybe that's just me. Oh boy, this does not look good. And it does not look good because it's not good. I managed to get out of there, and the one person who was here when I left is seemingly still here. But me and Gorik and Detective Rama, we got it. We'll take it. We'll annihilate them. We'll kill them. It's based probably. I do not have a positive vibe about this. But I saved Rama and Gorik, so that's a thing I did. Back on the Toidle.
One more for the beast.
I feel furious. Your soul is mine.
Just a bit of your soul. You won't miss it.
I make a pretty good team.
Can't res this person. Got him. And Darth Bahumat. Him too. Oh, he's dead though. He's coming back relatively quick. Something's hitting me, doing damage to me. I've got to get out of that. That was hurting a lot. Fucking knockbacks. God damn, these sharpshooters, they suck.
Your soul is you're all weakling. I feel furious. A splendid combination.
Right, I need to be inside the circle though, because otherwise we're not gaining control fast enough. And we need to gain control before we can attack the bad guy, black death evilness in the
Your
middle.
soul is mine.
My way across, trying to res. Sir Campion, what the hell was hitting me there? That was
Your soul is
fucking
mine.
awful.
Hope I pull through. Rocket punch!
Alright, now the coalescing haze can be hit.
Lightning bolt!
It's below 50%. There we are. Damn it. Screw that up.
Your soul is you're all weakling.
God, I am so rusty at this.
Smash harder is hardly grand strategy.
I don't know, smash harder seems like a reasonable strategy to me.
Good
Another!
luck, detective. See you down there.
We'll open a couple more of the minor boxes. Grab another. It's over there. Power up the Jade Mask. What the fuck?
Farewell.
I conduct highly specialized research on behalf of the Brotherhood. I'm not a...
I'm going to escalate for a sec as I need to refill my cup. I'll be right back. And I'm back. We got a key, okay, a chest of goodies. English am hard. Nice clanky bits of karma. Crafty stuff. One of those guys was carrying cherries. No idea why.
Begin destruction
Seems a little
protocol.
weird. Want to hold on to that. I want to throw that fucking thing away. We've got 12 minutes to start the final event, as it were. dubious of our being able to finish this up, but I'm going to try, because I'm no quitter. Well, that's not completely true. If we fail this, I am going to quit. Figure something else out to do. We're beating the snot out of the guys on the other side of the wall, too. Apparently they're not the smartest of flunkies. Although I am about to get seemingly knocked off my turtle. There it was. But the door's down.
Your soul is mine.
I'm feeling fast.
Ow! Too slow. God, I'm really not good. Oh, do not stand in the poo. The first lesson you learn in MMOs, don't stand in the nasty stuff, and that iridescent oil on water look is the nastiest of stuffs.
Might and glory. Your soul is mine.
I was in some deep trouble.
I feel furious.
We've got 9 minutes, give or take. I don't think we'll make it. I hate to be a negative Nancy, so to speak. We either don't have enough people or everyone else is playing as badly as I am. Possible. A whole bunch of them are beating me up at once, which hardly seems fair. For the record, I think that's kind of cheap. And I think I'm about to probably, oh, nope, did someone come over? Someone did come over. They may be down too. But I'm really almost there. I am back. See if we can get a heal off. See if we can't res somebody else here. Although they think they were full dead, but still, I'll do what I can.
Your soul is mine. I am death incarnate.
I couldn't quite get that. Ah, don't stand in the poop. Get out of the... I'm not going to make it.
Your soul is mine.
Almost got the base under control. I think somebody else managed to finally get him up the rest of the way.
Your soul is mine.
No. The base control went the wrong way. Not enough people were in the circle. It's going the wrong, or is it going the right way now?
Sharp blade, sharp line.
Your soul is mine.
It must be going the right way now. There aren't many mobs around, but we are running really short on time. A whole batch of mobs just ran in. That's not great.
Your soul is mine.
needed half a second.
I can't do this alone. Get me on my feet.
I happened to fall in a place where I couldn't get out of the fire, where it was spitting out those nasty orbs one after another. I fell. It's a mechanic I loathe in the game, where they basically have mobs that attack in lines, and if you're downed, you just die. You can't get out of it. You just die. We've got 5 minutes, maybe. Maybe we can do this.
Haze is getting thicker, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
Bit of a loaded question down here. You know what you think?
All right, we succeeded on this one. One of the things about me playing this game is every time one of my little pet peeves comes up, I swear at it. I'm gonna res this guy. I did something helpful-ish. Make sure I've got my jade juice all juiced up. We've got... Oh, the attack window changed because we finished off that pair of things that needed doing, so now we've got 20 minutes. That's better. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's better. Can I start busting this one up? Didn't see a number. Nobody else is here. How about I assume that's a no? Oh, more people are coming. Like 1 or 2% a pop. Detective Rama, siege turtles could turn this wall to rubble. What do you think we're doing, Rama? We're working on it. Cut us some slack, man. We don't have your big cool hat.
They look evil and they act the part. Refreshing honesty.
The voice of Rama is also the voice of one of the main characters in the new Star Wars game. Yeah, we are going to make it to the last fights. That's good. Well, for me, it's already a success simply in the fact that I got one of the cosmetics I don't think I had previously. Yeah, the skin is locked on the repurposed nail gun, so that's a keeper for me. I'll probably hold on to that in this character, so when they finish out and can use a pistol, I've got one ready to rock and roll. Because it's a cool-looking pistol. I mean, it says repurposed nail gun, but it looks really cool. no gathering tools? You lie. I had them in my inventory just waiting for you to try and tell me that. Sorry, a little bit of the wrong pipe action there on swallowing.
Your soul is mine.
It's going to catch something awful. Don't allow it.
Oh, I was not in that area. That is dog poo, I want to say.
Sweet.
It's not a great phrase to use when describing a game thing, but that's, you know, is what I've got. So.
Prevent it from attacking us.
Your soul is mine. Two to the bow.
Now we just spam R2.
Great wisdom.
Lightning bolt!
Your soul is mine.
That was a blast. Next!
Strike back. Don't let it counterattack.
Icy embrace.
You're all weakling.
Did you see that?
I am death.
First phase complete.
Stand your ground.
Don't allow them to touch that orb.
Rest. Recover. Return.
Two to the bow. You're all weakling.
I really hate these void balls that are essentially
Safe from harm.
unavoidable, especially if you're a melee class trying to hit things.
You're all weakling. Two to the bow.
Did you see that?
Concentrate your attacks before it can retaliate.
You're all weakling. Two to the bow.
Not stand in the poo.
Come here.
Do not roll into the poo either. That's just contraindicated as well.
Your soul is mine.
Running into it, that's bad too.
Did you see that?
I am death.
Quickly, prevent it from attacking us.
Two to the bow. Your soul is mine.
biggest problem with these fights is you can't tell when you've got the debuff, or you can't easily tell you've got the debuff that's going to turn into the pools of oily-looking poo on the ground. It will be very nice when we get the addition soon that will allow us to tune down other players' visuals.
Prepare for the orb.
It will be a huge quality of life game.
Don't allow them to touch that orb.
A splendid combination.
Come here.
More bad guys coming.
My pain is easy.
Your soul is mine.
Wither.
I'll get this
Now
guy
it's on.
up and alive again. I think that worked. Good.
Two to the bow. You're all weakened.
Now it's on.
I make a pretty good team.
Sweet and steady.
Your soul is mine.
This is my wrath.
You're all weakened.
And the last form of the boss on this platform. Yes, he has reached his final form.
Wash the pain away.
Quickly, prevent it from attacking us.
Might and glory. Two to the bow.
But I think you see there's not much to the fight. Hey, fat buddy. It's not an interesting fight. It's time consuming.
Clear the air.
I'll remind you soon.
Wow. Almost nobody actually got into the safe zones.
Your soul is mine.
Everyone's back alive now, it appears so.
Concentrate your attacks before you can retaliate.
I choose it.
You're all weakened.
I mean, I'm at over 17k DPS for the length of this fight, which is actually pretty good, given the amount of time I've
You're all weakened.
got to spend dodging and whatnot.
Your soul is mine.
Unleashed.
Especially since I'm so rusty on the class.
Quickly, prevent it from attacking us.
Safe from harm.
This is my wrath.
Two to the bow. You're all weakened.
Wither.
Get into the shield. Like that. Nope, most of the people didn't make it. I have to note that the game does not do a great job of notifying you. If you don't have the volume turned up, say for Gorik, to hear him say, "Get into the shield," you're not going to know you should be getting into the shield.
Time to let loose.
Alright, did we finish off ours? I think we finished off ours. No, there's one more phase. Okay.
I'll break you down. Agony, torment, pain.
You're all weeping.
I forgot that there was one more. The Oni form.
You're all weeping. I am death. Your soul is mine.
Need help here.
Got him back up. Because I'm the good guy.
Unleashed.
Your soul is mine.
Flame storm.
I make a pretty good team.
Dodge this.
You're all weeping.
The fight mechanics in here are problematic for this class. The constant amounts of damage I'm taking from the spinning AEs around him are really not good for my life force totals.
Summon the power of the storm.
My pain. I make a pretty good team.
Almost got ours, and there's two more to go. Alright, we've gotten ours. So we now go to the other fights. Most people are going up. I'm heading over to the other one. Are they done with that? I think they are. They are. Okay. Which means there's just one of them to go. We've got 14 minutes. This should
Glad
be...
that mess is dealt with. I'll be on the lookout.
We got it
See any
done.
more brutes? Be sure to pound them.
We were down to about, what, 4 minutes at one point? So we almost screwed it up. But in the end, victory was ours.
Valuable.
And I'm awesome. These are the good ones. The good chests. The ancient outcasts chests. I've already gotten that as the automatic. I am, however, low on oxygen. I don't think I will follow the band. There's 5 additional bosses you can fight before the map closes in 14 minutes. But I think I'll give those a skip. We got a Berserker's Amulet, level 80. Coolest thing we definitely got is the repurposed nail gun. I'm very pleased about that one, though. Now, my understanding is this area here that you see in the map, where it's kind of asymmetric, that's where the expansion of content will be on Tuesday. Everyone calls it the tunnel, because apparently there's actually a tunnel back from all the way down here in the deep, all the way up to the fresh air, and we'll be fighting our way through that. No one really knows the details. So we'll head back up here, where we needn't worry about bad air. Grab the POI over here. Quite pleased about getting that nail gun. That is one of the things, one of the cosmetics I wanted out of this instance. And I've done the instance, I don't know, maybe a dozen times. And my first time through, I got like 3 of the better skins. And after that, I think I've gotten only 1 more until now.
You rarely see one of those.
I'm a miner for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Now these, I believe, sell for less than... Yeah, nobody's buying those. So these are, in fact, now just vendor trash. Relatively expensive vendor trash. And we get like 3 silver a pop for them, which is pretty good. We'll exit out. Back into New Kaining. Take me down to New Kaining City. So I think I'll just, I'm going to grab do some hero point farming and see if we can't finish out the remaining parts of the Harbinger spec. I will note I still have no goddamned idea as to why it's the Harbinger spec at all, and I've never understood it. It never made any sense. It's a cool name. For sure. And people have noticed about this map that while it looks superficially cool, it feels dead as fuck, as most of the time. There aren't many NPCs around. This is I consider a design failure of a map. Not just for that reason, but for a lot of reasons. Which I have expounded upon in the past. The short and dirty version being that, unlike Tangled Depths, which I consider to be, even though I loathe it, can't stand getting around in it, I think it's a masterpiece of design. Because it all flows correctly. It feels like a place. All of the maps were empty at release, and they still feel that way. My understanding is, and I'm not sure if this has been confirmed somewhere, that they lowered the maximum number of people in a map for the End of Dragons maps, which led to my mind, maybe the worst failure of all, that all the maps at launch felt dead, and the metas were undoable because there were never enough people around. I don't remember the bad map bug, but I certainly don't doubt it. But I mean, that was my biggest issue with the launch, is everything felt dead, and you couldn't get the metas. I mean, you literally could not get the metas done. There just weren't enough people in a map to do the metas. I'm certain that you can get a
enjoy your daily activities.
what is it? Kaining Overlook strike. And anything else you can get through regular play. That's the only thing that actually requires, like, other humans. And the metas get done on schedule. You want to make sure you get, if you get into a live map, you'll be fine. But you do have to kind of monitor the LFG channel. There are a lot of hero points. Well, I know. Let's let guard us. I'm over here. The problem with this map, the biggest problem, is in Tangled Depths, for the most part, you can still get around. But the parts you can't get around, it all feels organic. You know, like, I'm in a tunnel, it makes sense that there's nowhere for me to go other than backwards or forwards in the tunnel. But this is a big open city, but it has these huge walls all over the place that you realistically can't get around until you can find stairwell. And they don't feel organic. They don't feel like they're creating a sense of place. They feel like they have been put there just to get in the way. The Jade Bot is very, very functional and handy. For that, you need to finish out the... If you finish the story, you should have already gotten it. Because as soon as you get to the second map, the storyline basically takes you right to it.
See where the other Tengu settled? I don't know. That was never an option.
Eye of the ocean.
All right, there's there it
My
is.
daughter and I bring you
Up
offerings.
above.
Thank you for watching over the
Oh,
city
that's a
and my
fight.
family.
Oh, when we know my fighting. I have not gotten my kung fu back on this class. All right, here we go.
Two to the bow. You're all weak. I am death.
That was better. You don't need to, but the Mechanist is extremely strong and fun to play. But the Mechanist is quite strong. And you get to name your mech. I despair of people who don't rename their pets, who leave them with the default name. It's sad. It hurts my soul. Why would you deny a name to your loving pet, mechanical or not? What kind of monster would you have to be to deny a name, an identity to your beloved sidekick and pet? I just don't understand. More hero points. Harbinger coming in. I am energized to get Harbinger now that I got a really cool gun. Not sure how good it goes with my sartorial splendor here. This is my character's look. As you can see, he is one devastatingly handsome fellow. Well dressed. You know, men want to be him. Ladies want to be with him. It's another hero challenge.
I'm new. You're all weaklings.
4 more hero points. 10 more hero points. 4? Why did I say 4? Sometimes my brain...
Target destroyed.
My brain chooses to not communicate with my mouth sometimes. And the mouth just says whatever pops into its... Well, it doesn't have a mind, really. One could make a similar case about me, I suppose.
Greetings, civilian.
There's the big green thing. Jade statuoid thing. I believe there's another hero point out here somewhere. That was a whiff. Why do you need to bar that? Who's going in or out of that? Is it this one? Is this island the one with the hero point? Or will I be sad? Sadness incoming. Alright, where is it? It's there. Off by 1 error. I picked the wrong island. Oh, what's in there? There's something in there. Oh, jade battery. Well, I'm fully charged on jade juice, if you'll pardon my use of the phrase. More hero points. I'm going to commune with this place of power. We are going to head over to the next map over, Saitung Province. There it is. We're going to get some more hero points. Finish getting our Harbinger on, so to speak. Next hero point is right up here. The Kirin fight. Or Kirin. If you're a drinker of Japanese beer, you know Kirin. Or Kirin. Got him. Victory is mine. What do we got? 185 to go, so 9 more hero points. We'll go into town. There's another one just above the town.
I'm sorry. This floor is
In the hills up there is a spring with another one. Glad I got that by flying by. Nice. Nice-oo. There was a POI there. I figured I should grab it while I'm conveniently located. The source of the springs. Not much of a hero challenge except getting here. There's one I missed up here right at the coastline. And it's easy, it's another commune, unless the event is going on. If the event is going on, it's, I don't think it would be solo realistically. Might be. And that's it right there. I leap! I glide. I dive. The event is not going on. It's another commune. I made a weird grunting sound there as I grabbed this hero point. Not quite sure why. Perhaps I can't swim. Septic corruption. Now, who can say no to a little septic corruption between friends? Not me. Not I. Is that orichalcum or mithril or... Ah, mithril. Fine, well, we're here. We'll mine it. Back to town here. And I need to refill my cup because it's, well, you know, empty. As empty as my soul. Not sure. It's really empty. Maybe it's just close for cleaning. And back again. Oof. Grab the POI. That's the equivalent of the DMV. And it's every bit as awful as your Department of Motor Vehicles. In a little bit of deliberate satire. Is it here, or am I too far north? I think I'm too far north. Yep. Well, we got that one. I'm too far over here. There's one here. Yeah. That one has a fight to it. So far, I haven't had too much trouble when I hit my rotations, at least reasonably well. Let's get your weapons right for your rotation. The Elite Kappa.
You're all weakling.
I just didn't have enough undead power, enough life essence, whatever the hell it's called again. Life force. Life juice, as opposed to jade juice. Oh, I got that guy taken care of, pretty easy. There's one there. That is a tougher one. If there are a bunch of mobs around for that one, it can be pretty tough. But I am not afraid. Much. They must be hunting the Leviathan. There's a group over there. All right, touch and go here. Another touch and go here.
For the forest!
For the forest. Got him. Drop out of that. Let's commune. Got it. Got it. Don't suppose. Oh, I think I need to kill that spider that spawns in here on a mesmer for it to count. For one of the elite specialization ascended weapon collections. 20 points. 15. 40 points total to go. I need 4 more bowls. He's fighting the spirit of the illusionist. I'm pretty sure if I attempt to get in there, I end up getting bonked out. Oh, I don't think I want to anyway. Like that, I get bonked out. Because they were the bad critter was at 98. I saw and the other guy was running away, and I figured, you know, that's just going to kill me. You have to. I've never actually done that. You have to work your way through sort of a mini game area there, and I've never done that. Got another hero point over here. Oh. It's like right here, I think. There's the one there as well. We'll grab that one now. Coming in for a landing. I will commune with this place of power. I've discovered the Xingje Monastery. There's another one up here. Also a sugar pumpkin. I'm fine without the sugar pumpkin. It's too sweet. Can't eat too many sweets. Affects my girlish figure. Person wants help, but the fact is there's a champion over there, and I'm not convinced that the two of us have much of a chance against them. Because I'm not very good, generally speaking, and I'm certainly not practiced. There are two left. Where are they? I don't think there's one down there. There's definitely like one in here. That's an ugly fight, though. So, we will head to the Arborstone, where there's one in Arborstone. That will be easy to get. That'll leave me short just one. Just one. And, of course, one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Bop-a-doo, bop-a-doo. Somebody's fighting it. Will I get there in time? I don't think so.
Well, furious. I could learn a thing or two from you, it seems.
I did not.
To have you as an ally.
It thinks I did, though. But I didn't. Because I already had 20 points. I think, anyway. We need 25 more. 20 more. We've got 5. Yeah, you see, that's... Yeah, I have not earned the hero points. Maybe if I get out and away far enough. Nope, I can't. Evidently, I was like within the range when it got tagged, and so I can't re-challenge.
A practical demonstration, then. Let's see how you fare. You're a fast learner, but well fought.
There we go. They were kind enough.
From you, it seems. We're lucky to have you as an ally.
And that got me another spirit shard for finishing out an XP bar when I already have the mastery done for End of Dragons entirely. Because I'm just that cool, baby. Yeah, that really wasn't even convincing to me.
This is a place of refuge.
The Spud Club. That's one of the followers of Wooden Potatoes.
I'm glad Billy isn't alive to see his niece drag our good reputation
Yeah, I already
straight to the
did buy my
walls.
antique summoning stones for the week. I thought I had. But I can sell some junk over here, and we'll move into the map proper to grab one more
What is it?
arrow point.
Take care of yourself.
You'll have unlocked Harbinger. Let's see if I can just essentially cross the entire map and get to the final map in EOD. As there are a couple easy ones there, and it will mean that I can get to that map at any time in the future. Even though there's no roof to any of this area, this map does remind me of Tangled Depths. Not just because it's, you know, green everywhere. But unlike Kaining City, this map feels organic, not just because it's like filled with enormous trees, but it feels like you can, that it sort of has a design paradigm that's consistent and self-consistent. Whereas Kaining City, the design paradigm seems to be, hey, let's throw up another fucking wall to get in your way. Which is not a fun or interesting design paradigm. I found a hidden treasure and some rosin, or resin. Mom, they're shooting at me. Jerks. They're just bullies. If you ignore them, they'll stop bullying you. For the record, that never worked for any kid, ever. Quarry 4 lands. Not to confuse, of course, with the Quarry 4 skin. A very, very, very different kind of thing. And I don't think this is where I want to be. Maybe it is. Ooh, a grand chest out there. Bunch of unusual coins. This is actually where I want to be. Excellent. And grab the waypoint. And go ahead and bop on through to the final end of Dragon's map from the expansion. Dragon's End. You know, I doubt this area was called Dragon's End historically, because that would have been really ironic. Why do you call it Dragon's End? Well, we just think it looks a little bit like a dragon ass. Oh, okay, that works. Oh dear me, here we are. The last hero challenge I will have to do with this character to get. Yes. The final unlock for Harbinger. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have all 3 elite specializations on Cullis Nightshade. Dun dun! And I'll celebrate by murdering a crow. 138,000 points of damage on that crow. See? That crow. It learned a terrible lesson. Ooh, Jade Runestone. Nice. Let's return back to the Mistlock Sanctuary. One of my least favorite neighbors is currently sitting in the courtyard. He's started up his motorcycle and he sits on it for several minutes before he leaves, and then when he comes back he sits on it for several minutes before he shuts down the engine. I'm not a fan of him.
Swift and steady.
I don't want to learn. I need to sell those. I don't even remember what crafting I have on this. Artificer is the answer to that question. And Tailor. My Tailor is not very high. My Artificer, however, is not at the cap. Never took him up to the cap. Well, I don't have to. I mean, I have all of the crafts capped on other characters. There was a time I was pushing through to get all of the crafting done on all of the characters until I realized, you know, it's expensive to go from 400 to 500. And all recipes are shared, so maybe I'll just give that a skip. I'm going to pop onto a couple of my other characters and do some daily stuff that needs doing. Pardon the yawn. Old men gonna old. Oldicus Farticus. The daily harvesting of stuffs from the home instance. I need to spend some time out in the silver wastes to get more bandit keys. And I need to buy some more quartz crystals, as getting 3 a day on average, although I got 8 today. This allows me to turn 25 into a charged quartz crystal, and you can use that to make stuff that you can sell. That's on a once per day timer. What I did to get the Aurelium node. I got that just a couple of months ago. Now we go to guild halls and do some harvesting there. It's, in the short term, it's tedious and boring. In the long term, extraordinarily profitable. All of this stuff. For a number of times when I started streaming, I had people watching me play Guild Wars and ask how the fuck I got so many laurels. And the answer was simple. Log in every day. Just that. You get, I think, 20 mystic coins a month. A bunch of laurels. Crafting mats you can sell. It's just worth it. I did want to check one other thing really fast. Let me head to the other guild hall. This is the guild that I have with my friends. The other guild I was just at is a hall where I'm a member of. Sort of as a friend of one of their guild members. Our guild hall is not as developed as theirs. Of course, there's only like a half a dozen of us in it, so. Those character slots are on sale right now, are they? Oh my god, they just redid the, updated this to be a different browser tech behind the Black Lion Trading Company, this whole window, and it's, the server end stuff is still fucking shit. Sorry, guys. Upgrades. Shared inventory slots are currently 20% off. I have 15. More would not be bad, but I don't feel like spending on them right now. Seal with the face, seal with the face. They're not on sale. Current promotions. A couple of the mount licenses are on sale. Well, I suppose I have to look and see, right? The Kinsugi Raptor. I have the Kinsugi Jackal. Dark Matter. Not my deal. That pretty much looks the same. That's a flamboyant skimmer. The Taiga Lupine. That's a cool roller beetle. It's got 3 war claws. I basically never use my war claw. I do already have the storm scale out of this one. Curious Creatures. Ooh, 20% off. Alright, I already got the bioluminescent. That's not a bad raptor. I don't care for the skimmer. I mean the Springer much. The skimmer's nice. It's a good one. The sort of misty ones I'm just not that huge on. That one's pretty nice. I've got that roller beetle. I like the awakened roller beetle. He's cool. Warclaw's not bad. I don't know. Griffin's okay, I guess. Skyscale, the Frost Soul, the Venomous Great Horn. Not nuts about his great big horn. Hence the name. Imperial Wonders mount. Let's see. I don't particularly care for the glowy one. That one's okay. That one's a bit goofy. I already have a bird Springer. Again, one of the misty ones. That's a very nice jackal. That one's just wacky looking. Like that one for the Warclaw. Griffin, a bit too cat looking for my tastes. And that's a bit much. Skyscale, the Prismatic, the Hooded Cobra. Weird. And the Glacial Turtle. Well, they're all pretty glacial, you know. Those were the Imperial Wonders. A lot of these are on sale. Oh, nope. Don't want to buy just yet. Want to see. Zalana Ice Scale. It's okay. I like the look, but we'd have to see how it would die. Stripe one's not bad. That one looks a little plain. I've got the Primeval. I think I bought one of the random licenses and got the Primeval. I would prefer something like the Thunderer amongst the Skimmers. That one looks a bit like an Orca. Okay, the tech-looking one's cool. Again, the sort of translucent ones, just not a huge fan of. That's a nice one. That is a nice-looking jackal. Ice Flow, Primeval. Exalted's not bad. That's a high-quality, simple, straightforward one. Sky Bandit, for those of you who like the trash pandas. I am tempted, but I will resist. I will resist the urge because I am strong of spirit. couple more things I need to do. And I'll inflict them on you if you're going to hang around.
Careful now. Don't get overconfident.
I do this jumping puzzle every night, as it gets me half a dozen unusual coins. I can't believe I gacked that. And yet, gack it I did. It's like the second time I've gacked that. Since I discovered the better way of activating gliding instead of clicking twice. Just click and hold. I'm sure I must have known that at some other time, but I've been using the double tap, or tap and hold. Oh, and that one I did screw up. That one, absolutely my fault. See, I talk about tapping and holding, and I go, oh, my thumb says, oh, tap and hold? I can do that. And for most of the time since Heart of Thorns, I've been going with tap and then tap and hold. Half a dozen unusual coins. Some other stuff. And one last thing. This one may be the most profitable of them all, apart from just logging in every day. Now the stuff you get out of the chests by itself, not that much. Sure, some crafting mats and whatnot. And they always have value. But it's the Eternal Ice Shards that can be converted into Living World Season 4 currencies. Those currencies can be converted into significant chunks of money. So that's why I'll always run into, when I do this, there's always people doing it here too. Always. It's because for a minute and a half time, you're opening 2 large chests, 1 small chest, and then one of the sort of Norn chests. Let me touch and go here. Touch and go. This kind of thing, the large chests of Valor, there's 2 of them that you open just in this short amount of time.
My loot.
And that had 24 of the Eternal Ice Shards. And you just rack these up over time, and you convert these into Living World Season 4 currencies, and those into crafting bags. Bags with crafting mats. And depending on what the crafting mats are going for, depends on which tier you buy, and there's easy ways of checking that out. You also got a whole shitload of Itrite ingots, which can be used to make the cheapest, larger bags in the game, but it has been demonstrated quite clearly that it is cheaper to take gold and buy gems and use gems to buy a character slot and then put bags on that character and use that for storage than it is to use crafting mats to craft the bags, larger bags. Because you can sell the crafting mats. And therefore it's cheaper on a per storage slot basis to buy additional character slots than it is to make the bags. It's hard to believe, but evidently that's the math, and it's not even close. Exactly. These rhythms are very algae indeed. You know, but by default, you get 4 additional bag slots. You can fix them up really cheap with 14, slot bags. 16s, 18s aren't too unmanageable. And so you've got 4 of those. You've got 20 slots there. So let's say 4 at 15. 4 at 15 is 60. And that gives you 80 slots for a character. And going from, 24 slots to 32 slots is going to be 40 additional slots. And the cost on that is enormous. So it's just not worth it. Now, if you run one character as a main all the time, I think it's defensible to have that character kitted out with big bags, just to make it easier to run that character all the time. But outside of that, it's just not worth it for storage purposes. But I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it, as always. Probably not going to be back tomorrow. Probably back on Monday. Yeah, you can get a lot of larger bags. The 20 slotters, I think, you get by running through the content. And you can also get like a 32 slotter from doing the Return to Dragons achievement, Seasons of the Dragons. I probably will not be back tomorrow. Probably back on Monday. If I had to guess, probably going to do a light and easy key farm. And then Tuesday we get the new content with the rest of Gyala Delve, or as I call it, Gyoza Delve, because gyoza. And we'll find out what that's all about on Tuesday. That's called What Lies Within. I'll be back on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, but not tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great, my brain. Have a great Wednesday? Seriously? Sure, have a great Wednesday, but have a great Saturday night and a nice Sunday. And I'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.